Hey guys, it's me, Arlene, and welcome to the Delicious Delights channel. Today I want to talk about a new release, the newest release from the House of YSL. Of course, it's another flanker. That's all that seems to be being released nowadays with women's and men's perfumes. This is a flanker of probably their most popular fragrance, Black Opium. This is called Black Opium Neon. Okay, so before I get into the review, I will say that I have made a video, best to worst video of the Black Opium flankers. I can link that for you guys down in the description box if you guys want to hear my thoughts on any of the other Black Opium flankers. And yeah, okay. Let's begin now with the review. Black Opium Neon. Let me just read the notes out to you. There's only three notes listed on Fragrantica. Top note is pitaya. Middle note is orange blossom, and base notes is coffee. So pitaya is actually dragon fruit. I've only eaten that one time in my life. I was at the market and they had pitaya there. It's a very strange, exotic looking fruit. And honestly, when I tasted it, when you look at the fruit, it looks a lot more exciting and delicious than it actually tastes. To me, when I tasted pitaya or dragon fruit, it tasted like an unripe kiwi. So very, very muted, pretty much flavorless fruit. Maybe I just had a bad one or it wasn't ripe, but the guy at the stand told me they were ripe. So anyways, I wasn't really impressed with the taste of dragon fruit or pitaya. But that's kind of irrelevant because with the notes listed here, I don't really smell anything in the notes except for the coffee. So this fragrance opens on my skin as a dark roast coffee. If you guys have tested the original Black Opium and the flankers, it's the same kind of coffee. It's a dark roast, warm, bitter coffee. And this coffee is sweetened by a fruity sweetness. And to me, the fruitiness kind of reminded me of the sweetness in red Twizzlers, you know, the candy, the long straw like candy that's twisted. Twizzlers licorice. That sweetness in there is what reminded me of the opening. So basically I was thinking you have this bitter, a warm cup of bitter dark roast coffee, very strong, and take the Twizzler and use that as a straw kind of to drink your coffee. So those flavors would mix, and that's what the opening smelled like to me. There's also like a musky undertone that I picked up right away on my skin, but that was like in the background, and it never really, like, it added a muskiness, but it never really overpowered or took over in the fragrance, on my skin at least. So in the mid of Black Opium Neon, the fruitiness, the sweetness did die down, and also the dark roast coffee, the intensity of the dark roast coffee died down too. So basically it smelled like the opening, but just muted even more so. So not like a huge change or anything. It still smelled quite pleasant to my nose. And yeah, up until this point, I was pretty much enjoying the fragrance. The dry down though is where things really changed a lot on my skin. In the dry down, I still got the dark roast, bitter, warm coffee, but on my skin, the fruitiness totally disappeared, and in came this note of black jelly beans. And I have detected this note in other flankers of Black Opium, but on my skin, it's not in the notes, like black jelly beans or black licorice is not in the notes, but on me in the dry down, this really strong, sweet, intense black jelly bean scent took over. It even overtook the coffee smell on me. And I really like the smell of black jelly beans. And I used to not like that smell The black jelly beans when I was a kid are the candies that I always skipped, and I picked the red ones, the orange ones, and anything but the black ones. But now I really enjoy the smell and the taste of black jelly beans. And to me, basically, it smelled like you have that coffee, that familiar coffee smell in the original black opium. But imagine like really a hot melted black jelly bean smell in there, being even more stronger than the coffee itself. Really intense and really delicious. So I guess in all, I do enjoy this fragrance. Black opium is such a popular fragrance. You guys all know about this fragrance. It's one of the most popular best-selling fragrances ever. So if you're already a fan of black opium, then but you would want the black licorice or black jelly bean smell to be intensified, then do check this out. It's very familiar. To me, it's pretty safe, and I enjoyed wearing this and I like it. Yeah, so that's basically what I think of this newest flanker of Black Opium Neon. Really pretty bottle, you guys know, and then that striking pink really does catch my eye. I think it's a good safe gift maybe for Valentine's Day, especially if she's already a fan of Black Opium. I think it's a good one. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to share your thoughts on this fragrance, do in the comments. I'd love to hear it. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.